Page 6 showing the fiery wreckage caused by a drunken driver. Ricardo Gardea killed 21-year-old Sebastian Everidge in Denver last year. Now, a year later, a judge sentenced him to 38 years in prison. Is that enough? Denver 7's Sally Mamdouh spoke to the family. Sally?
And Shannon, Sebastian's father tells me he knows nothing will bring his son back, but 38 years in prison is just not enough for someone who put so many lives in danger and left his son to burn. Now, we want to warn you that some of the details in this story are graphic. A ball of fire lights up West 44th and Federal Boulevard in the midst of morning rush hour. Burning inside the fire is 21-year-old Sebastian and his friend who are heading to work.
Did that kill anybody?
Bloodied and handcuffed to his hospital bed is 25-year-old Ricardo Gardea, the man behind it all. On August 3rd of last year, Gardea was under the influence of alcohol and marijuana, was heading 80 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour speed limit zone. He's captured on surveillance camera, barely missing several cars before ramming in the back of Sebastian's Jeep, setting it on fire. He then takes off, breaks into a nearby home, steals the homeowner's keys, but doesn't make it far before getting caught. And while Sebastian's friend survives the horrific crash, the new father of a little girl did not.
I could smell burning flesh, and I could smell gasoline.
A smell that led Sebastian's dad, Ray Everidge, to his son's room.
They had to cut his hands. His fingers were still wrapped around the steering wheel. His face was unrecognizable.
Gardea was just sentenced last week to 38 years in prison by the DA.
I know Denver takes a pretty strong stance on driving under the influence cases.
But despite the DA's efforts to seek an appropriate sentence, Everidge says it's not enough.
I'm not happy at all, but it's the best we can do for the state of Colorado.
Everidge says he'll eventually try to forgive Gardea, but he'll never forget.
He's going to have to live with it, and I'm going to have to live with it.
That's the one thing you have in common with him.
Yeah.
Gardea pleaded guilty last week to vehicular homicide, DUI, and first-degree assault extreme indifference. In the studio, Sally Mamdouh, Denver 7.